All right, welcome back, everybody. Anybody that's new here, thanks for joining me today. I'm going to do this one pretty quickly. I'm just going to kind of go over a subject that I've been talking with other people about, and we're all kind of interested in seeing where this is going to go this year. The biggest thing that I want you to understand is I am kind of indifferent because I can go anywhere and it doesn't really bother me, and I also like these things. So obviously, if you clicked on the video, it has to do with the wakeboard boat ban. Any boat that makes an artificial wake is considered like a wakeboard boat or wake surf boat. The damaging waves we are going to be talking about mostly today is wake surfing, because they are intending and building as big a wave as you can so you can surf it right behind the boat. But we're going to make this quick. Like I said, we're going to get into it. If you're new here, consider subscribing if you like these kind of videos. I do a lot more fishing and stuff. That's why I'm talking about this subject specifically. If you are subscribed, do me a favor. Comment below what your thoughts are at the end of this video. I kind of want to hear some feedback in the comments so that we can kind of get a baseline of where everybody's at with these wake boats and stuff like that. Because it's been going on for like 2 years now. They've been talking about it, going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Let's just get into it. I'm going to talk about a little bit of my feelings, and then I want to hear what yours are. Okay, so we're going to go right into this. One of the things that I want to point out is like I said, do not have any vested interest or whatever. Nobody's paying me to do this video. This is just basically my opinion, and I want you guys to contribute to this so that we can kind of get a baseline of where everybody's at as far as all my subscribers are concerned. If you're not in Wisconsin, or if you're dealing with this in a different state, I would actually like to hear about that down in the comments below, just based on the fact that I'm kind of seeing how everybody's going about dealing with it. Personally, I want to say right off the top, I grew up jet skiing, wakeboarding, and tubing, and doing all the fun things with all my friends and family and stuff like that. And it's basically just, it's one of those weird things, because I love fishing and I love extreme sports. And those two don't normally go together. So between you and me, I love both sides of this world of fun and enjoying the water and doing all the things. I just don't want to destroy it, and I don't want to just keep making people angry. That's the biggest thing here, is everybody getting upset about this stuff. So one of the top things that I want to talk about is one of the positive things about wake surfing. As you guys can see here, the basic thing here, if you don't know what wake surfing is, this is just a simple get behind a boat, get towed along, let go of a rope, try and stay in place, and practice your skill set of surfing if you don't have the ability to go out to the ocean and go surfing. So that's one of the positive things I want to bring to the table here, is the fact that getting outside, one of my main things with this channel is just try to get people more outdoors, more interested in doing fun activities and not sitting around inside doing nothing. Obviously, you're going to be watching this video sitting around doing nothing. I appreciate that. But the thing is that, yeah, the whole point of my channel is just to see more people out doing fun things and really getting just out and being active. So with the positives, I have to bring in the negatives. So right here, you guys see this boat going through, and it's basically, it's running right along a set of kayakers. And the problem with this is when it does that, it basically swamps anybody that's, lower to the water. I don't have a giant boat. I would like to get a new boat in the not too distant future, basically for the sole sake of dealing with waves. It's kind of why I need a bigger boat. I currently run a 14-foot Miracraft that's from like the 80s. It's a little tin boat, and yes, it rocks, it rolls, and I've almost taken waves over the back of it plenty of times due to wake surfing boats. So if you've dealt with that, comment below what some of your solutions have been in order to kind of help some of the people out that are dealing with this until we figure out if, one, they're going to get banned or restricted or whatever. Also, do me a favor, comment below if you've got a lake nearby that has been banned or restricted for wakeboard boats or wake surf boats and stuff like that, like for the artificial wave making boats. Because if there is already bans, those lakes might be better for fishermen, period, because then that way you don't have to worry about all the ruckus that we're dealing with right now with these things. One of the other major problems that we deal with, us small boat fishermen or low to the water fishermen, or just pleasure craft for that matter, like if you're just out kayaking, if you're seeing this and you're just like a kayaker, you don't really fish or anything like that, but you enjoy the water, this is one of those top things that it's just so hard to avoid, because the way these waves work on these boats is they go so far across the lake that, like, even if you have like a 300 to 500 foot, distance limit put in place, you're going to end up having this basically happen. So you can see the waves coming and you're like, oh, okay, you skip over the first one, but if you pierce the second one, you're catching water, and that's just not what you want to deal with. So, like, one of the things that I have, my biggest complaint is the fact that I do not have a big bad boat that will basically just battle these waves. So the thing that I'm trying to avoid here is basically the idea that we need to ban them completely, because they are fun, but I really think they need to be in bodies of water that are like 40 feet deep or deeper, and they need to stay away from other people on the water a much greater distance than what we think. So, like, a 300-foot ban isn't going to do anything, because, as you guys seen, that wave that came across and went over the top of that kayak, that happens to bass boats, that happens the back of walleye boats. It happens to a lot of boats because there's an ocean-sized wave. So it can be dead calm out there, and you'll still end up with those like ocean-sized waves. And that is a problem in and of itself. Is like, I love going out and trying to get out on a nice calm day, get you guys great footage, get a good video out, or just go fishing for my own sanity, which is why I go fishing. And yeah, it'll be a flat calm 1 minute and you got ocean waves and no wind in the other, and then that's just, it's baffling that that's still a thing that we can kind of allow to happen. So I'm really interested in seeing if anybody has any solutions here. So like I was saying before, do me a favor, comment below what you guys think a solution to this is. And that is a big thing that I want to know what you guys think about. So yeah, do me a favor, comment below what your thoughts are on banning them completely, restricting them to certain parts of a lake, so like the deepest sections of a lake, or banning them completely to only bodies of water of a certain size, or just completely banning them from like all fishing waters in the state of Wisconsin. Like I said, if you have this happening in a different state that you're from, comment below what state you're in. And then do everybody a favor. Let us know what's going on with it, how they're going by negotiating this, and yeah, let's try to figure out where this is going as far as a modern day problem for fishing and relaxation on the water. Because like I said, I love extreme sports. So surfing behind something all day long would be so much fun. But also in the same breath, I don't want to be making it so people like me who are going fishing or just relaxing on the water are dealing with ocean waves on a dead calm day. Like, that's just ridiculous. To me, it's a catch-22. I love both, and I'm trying to figure it out, and I would love to hear what you guys think and what you guys have for a solution to this crazy problem. My solution, if you guys want to hear it, the simplest thing for my solution is, water has to be deeper than 40 feet, and you have to be like 400 or 500 feet from shore. There should probably basically be designated areas. Most boats have mapping nowadays, even wake boats. And if you can, place a mapping area out so the boats can go out and play in those areas. Let them do their thing. Then we get to do our thing, and everybody's happy. But still trying to figure out if we can make everybody happy here. So, like I said, comment below. Let me know what you think, and yeah, stay tuned for the next video.